Okay, so in this video we're going to look at how to upload files from your computer to the web. So this is a site that we've been working with in class, and up until this point we've just been building HTML and CSS on our computers. So this is a folder located on my desktop called CE Web that has all of the files in it from this website. Now, what I want to do is get those onto the internet, because if we look in the browser, we can see that this is pointing to a location on my computer. And we really want that to be live on the web so that anyone can go to it. So what we're going to use to do that is a program called FileZilla. FileZilla is an FTP client. You can download it from the FileZilla website for either Mac or Windows. I'm using this on Windows, but it should be relatively the same process for either operating system. So we're going to open that. What this is creating a portal between your computer and the web. And it's just moving files from one folder to another. It's not complicated at all. Just imagine that it's moving files from your desktop to a folder within your desktop. And that folder on your desktop, in this case, would be a location on the internet, so that when we go to a website, we can get those files. So you're going to need the information that is in the email that I sent you. Your username is the first initial and the first 7 letters of your last name, and the default password for everyone is capital H heatwave 11. The server that we're going to connect to is ftpweb.risd.edu, and then this is the URL that will house the files that we're going to upload. So let's go back to FileZilla. So we're going to go to File, Site Manager. So what this is going to do is allow us to create a site that we can use every time we open FileZilla, so that we don't have to keep typing in the information. So we're going to click on New Site, and we'll call this CE Student. Then we go over here to the host, and we type ftpweb.risd.edu, the link that's in the email. The port is empty, the protocol is FTP, the encryption is use plain FTP. Then you need to change the login type from anonymous to normal. Type in your username, and if you're like me and you have a 6-letter last name, it's just the first letter of your first name and then your last name. But if you have more than 7 letters, it stops at the 7th letter, and then you put in the password. Mine is something different, but yours would be heatwave 11 with a capital H, and then you just hit enter, and it connects you. Now, I already have some files on here. I'm going to delete these, assuming that I don't need them. And then I'm going to navigate to the location on my computer. So again, this window here, this side of the FTP client, see how it says local site? This is your computer. See how this says remote site? This is the internet. So it's just going from here to here. That's all we're doing. So I'm going to navigate on my computer to the folder with the files that I have. And again, you should have all your HTML, all your CSS, and all of your relevant images that are linked to the HTML or the CSS in one folder, and then you're going to upload them into here. Now, remember how we were dealing with index.html, and so anytime you go to a location in a browser, whether it's on your computer or on the web, you go to that folder. If there's an index.html file in there, it will read it. So that's why we have this index.html file, and that's our home page. And that's the page that we were looking at here before. Now I'm going to open a new tab, and I'm going to go to the location that my files are located at. For you guys, it's a little bit different. It will look like this: CE Student and then your name. Mine happens to be year 2012 because I'm a RISD student. That's how they set it up. So I go here, and then I see that same website. Now this is on the web. So we're seeing the exact same files here and here, but this is on the web. And you notice that I only went to students.risd.edu/year2012/gnemis. I didn't go to /index.html. It just opened the index.html file automatically. So here's that location. You can see students, year 2012, gnemis, and then there's the files, and so it referenced index.html. Now you just have to remember that if you edit these files on your computer, you have to re-upload them back to the web. They don't automatically update. You have to, say you edited index.html, you would have to re-upload it to the web, and then the changes would take effect on the web. So just kind of a quick overview. We use an FTP client to move files from our computer, and this pane of the FTP client represents the local site, your computer here, and you navigate to a folder where you have your files stored. Then this pane of the FTP client relates to a location on the web where you upload your files and then you access it in a browser. And then you can always use this quick connection, so I'll just go over these again. The host is ftpweb.risd.edu. The username is the first letter of your first name and the first 7 of your last, and then the password is heatwave11 with a capital H, and then you connect and we get the files. So that should do it. And again, that works for Mac and Windows, and the program is called FileZilla, and you can find it at their website. Okay, thanks.